Rob, the industry is kind of on board with the whole concept of zero trust architecture. But the first sort of step to zero trust is this sort of deny by default. How does ThreatLocker approach this concept of deny by default?
The vast majority of users do the same things in the same way with the same software every single day. So for the vast majority of users, when you put boundaries around that and you say, look, these are the programs you're allowed to use them, you're not even going to know we're here. But if you step outside of those boundaries and try and install a coupon clipper from China or a remote access tool that the nice man from Microsoft who's going to help you fix your computers tells you to, then absolutely we're going to step in and we're going to block that or going to stop that from running. My favorite way to look at this is to assume breach. Right. What can they do? And the reality and the sad fact is, in most circumstances and most organizations right now, as is demonstrated by the myriad of breaches that come out every day, the answer is quite a lot.
How does ThreatLocker, with this deny by default, but allowing for the common programs to be used by those users who use them, how does it allow for something new, legitimate to enter the system?
It's a really smooth, really quick, really easy approval process. Basically, when something gets blocked, the user gets a pop-up, a notification to say, hey, this thing has been blocked. They then have the opportunity to request or permission to request access. So I need to run this thing. They send a request through. The administrators can then run it in what we call the testing environment, which is effectively a sandbox, a VDI, make sure it behaves, make sure it is what it's supposed to be. And then when they approve that, it's allowed to run for that user within 60 seconds. So it's a really smooth, really fast, really easy approval process, but with safety, with the ability to check it out. And it doesn't need to be a known application. It doesn't need to be one of those 4,000 applications that we manage. It can be a completely unknown application. We've never seen it before.
I like the fact that you are very much considering the actual process flow that's going on in a business environment, and the fact that you have it, the request and the sandboxing connected, and then the ability to come back. You're working within an environment that people have.
It's about helping administrators. It's about giving them tools to make educated decisions about whether software would be allowed to run or should be allowed to run or not. But it's actually about giving users ability to make educated decisions. So one of the things that we've added recently is when they get that pop-up to request a piece of software, we'll tell them where that software was made, what country it was made in, what it does, what it can be used for. So it's about giving users information to effectively reduce the workload on the administrators as well.
Excellent. Well, if you, our audience, would like to learn more how you really can create a more manageable deny by default environment, go check out what they're doing over at ThreatLocker. The web address is right there, threatlocker.com.